At least 150 firefighters, 6 aerial water cannons, numerous other fire trucks, along with the assistance from Toronto Police, have been battling since the early morning hours and continue to fight this complex and challenging 6-alarm blaze at the historic 90-year-old York Memorial Collegiate High School. The flames have destroyed much of the beautiful building, including the roof and the auditorium.
We're still dealing with large volumes of fire and, of course, the large production of smoke. So, the best I can say is that we're obviously going to be here throughout. We're going to continue to do everything we can do to suppress and control the fire.
This river of water running along Eglinton West gives you an idea of the sheer volume of water that was needed to battle this blaze, and it seems to be paying off. As you can see, this area was filled with thick black smoke not too long ago, and it does appear to be dissipating. But crews continue to work tirelessly and say they will until the fire is completely contained. Now, this is the second fire at this building in as many days. It was at about 2:15 yesterday afternoon that crews were called to a 2-alarmer that had started in the auditorium. That fire appeared to be extinguished, but again at 3:30 in the morning, crews had to return, and it quickly escalated. Now, Fire Chief Matthew Pegg says he doesn't think the two fires are connected, but that is still under investigation. The flames have been incredibly stubborn, and black smoke fills the streets on Eglinton west of Keele Street, so thick you can barely see through it. The building was built in 1929 to honor returning soldiers from World War I and was about to celebrate its 90th anniversary. So the school has had a huge significance in this community, and school officials, both past and present, are devastated.
Schools are more than places of work. They're where we change lives. The where we quite often spend more time with our students than we do with our own families. So this hurts.
David Drew and Susanna Greenaway are both former principals. David also attended the school as a student.
I loved the school, absolutely loved it. I started in 1959. I came back as a vice principal in the mid-'80s, and I came back as principal in 95. And that was the highlight of my educational career, coming back. I couldn't have been prouder.
The building is gone, and thank God nobody died, but it's really hard to fathom. So, I hope that everybody does have those special memories that they can cherish, because that's basically what we have left.
Mayor John Tory was also on scene here earlier today.
Obviously, this has been a very difficult and long-lasting series of events that have happened here at York Memorial. It's very sad. This is a school that is celebrating its 90th anniversary this year. I've been here many times, going all the way back to my own days in high school, and been here for political debates, and it's very much a fixture in this community.
It has been too dangerous for firefighters to enter the building, and so have had the daunting task of fighting the fire only from the outside. The York Regional Police helicopter was brought in to survey the scene from the air, and using infrared and thermal imaging was able to determine the so-called heat signature, where the worst of the fire continues to burn. The chopper used the school's football field to take off and land. Chief Pegg said crews were trying their best to save the pool area on the west side of the building and the library on the east.
All indications are that those techniques have been successful, so that's good news, but of course very heavy damage to the main part of the building, and that's what we've been dealing with.
Pegg said the use of 6 alarms is very rare. Another uncommon method they're using today is Class A foam, which acts like a blanket to help suppress the fire. By this afternoon, things were improving, but there continues to be a very high amount of heat in the building. Now, luckily, no one has been injured in this blaze, and the cause is not yet known for either of the fires, although Toronto Police did say today that yesterday's fire does appear to be suspicious. The Fire Marshal's office is investigating. Now, Eglinton Avenue West here remains closed. Black Tree Drive is behind me. It's closed till there on the, at the west, and Keele Street to the east. Now, many residents had to be evacuated from this area as a precaution. Our Maliha Sheikh is looking into that aspect of the story. Maliha.